Hi Aquarius, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your November 2017 Love Gypsy Tarot spread reading. So, for this month we're not doing singles and couples separately because it takes a bit of time to do that and I'm very busy. So yeah, we're just doing an all-in-one Gypsy Tarot spread this month, guys. Also, Daisy, somebody just flicked out for you a King of Pentacles. Wonder if any of you guys know that dude. Also, you've got your live spread coming up for 2018 as soon as I've found the time to actually... Oh, so I'm just watching the screen. Movie Maker's been playing up a little bit. I hope it doesn't play up too much because the Movie Maker's gone on my one of my computers. It's running out for Windows. Movie Maker is, so it's been playing up quite a bit. I had to take it off one of the computers, and that's why things are taking longer to do, because I'm having to use other programs to record, and then rendering them takes forever. So hopefully Movie Maker doesn't fail me today or any time soon. On this other computer, it's quicker to upload Movie Maker files. Also, you got a general reading coming up too. So we're going to focus on Aquarius. Universe Spirit, what's coming in for Aquarius? Show me Aquarius. What's coming in for Aquarius in terms of love? I just want to see love around Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Show me love for Aquarius. What's coming in for Aquarius in terms of love? Show me Aquarius and love, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Aquarius and love, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. What are the energies around Aquarius and love, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the month of November 2017? Show me. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Oh God, I hope this doesn't play. But the way that the screen looks is a bit weird. The way that the everything's sort of showing up. Not weird, it doesn't look weird, I can see everything clearly, but it just and usually if things look a bit shaky on Movie Windows Maker, it affects the sound as well, so I'm hoping to God that it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's pull this up a bit so that we get things more central on the screen. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, that's great. Alright, so I feel that somebody around you this month, Aquarius, I think that you might be involved in maybe something that's a little bit one-sided. Somebody's investing something but they're not investing enough, and I think it's bringing some form of demotivation into the situation here, but I think things might be about to change. We'll see what's going on with you guys around your mental and emotional. Aquarius, the High Priestess shows up. High Priestess is all about hidden knowledge, but it's also about the situation, could be about your intuition as well. Also, High Priestesses represent mysterious people, but that can also in love represent people who are on their own as well. It can also represent the need to wait. Mentally and emotionally could also be a Pisces individual. Mentally and emotionally, Aquarius, around that energy. Well, I don't think that you're very satisfied because you've got the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So the Nine of Cups in the reverse represents a sense of dissatisfaction, wishes not being fulfilled. It's almost like a sense of hopelessness. I think there's some sadness going on here with this Nine of Cups reverse. You might be putting on a bit of a brave face as well with this Nine of Cups in the reverse, but mentally and emotionally, with the Nine of Cups, you should be feeling a sense of jubilation and exuberance and happiness, because that's what the Nine of Cups is. It's a party card, it's a celebration card. So in the reverse, you're feeling in a less than celebratory mood. Emotionally, again, it's a card about feeling emotionally fulfilled and a sense of emotional contentment and satisfaction. Again, on the emotional level, I feel that you're not feeling fulfilled around this, and it might be that it's around hidden knowledge. It might be that it's around somebody who's quite distant, because the High Priestess can also show somebody who's very, very aloof. What's the reason for the Nine of Cups being your mental and emotional? because of the star. Now that's interesting. Now this is you, Aquarius is the star. I think that you've got great intuition and great foresight as the star energy showing up here, okay? But also you might feel that you're the star, Aquarius. You might think, well, what's wrong with me? The star card also represents somebody who's recognized. They're a star. They're put on a pedestal. Everybody knows them. Everybody knows who the star is. The star is somebody who's, you know, out there. They're a star, they're a rock star, they're considered to be almost like a god. So some of you guys, it might be feeling a sense of deflation because somebody's not giving you the recognition that you deserve or that you feel that you should be having from this individual. It might be because with the star card this can be about great insight and great clarity of thought as well. So you might know exactly what's going on with this situation, but it also might be because of the star, because you feel that you should be having some form of recognition and you're not getting it, because the situation, I think, is around somebody who's holding back a little bit. They're a little bit aloof from you with that High Priestess. The situation around you is the Two of Wands in the reverse. I think that there is distance between you and another individual. The Two of Wands in the reverse represents a rift in a relationship, or in some, whatever the relationship is, whether you're with the person or not. It represents a major gulf between two people. So I think that there's a gulf going on here with this Two of Wands in the reverse, and the present situation around that is saying, well, around this gulf there's possibly been death, an ending, a change that's coming, irrevocable change it could be as well with the Death card. And what's the reason for death? Because of the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so I think that it's either that somebody around you has been feeling very unstable around the situation with you, or it might be that they had other options. Two of Pentacles shows somebody who's got two options, not just you but also somebody else. Okay, so I do get the impression that somebody is playing funny buggers. I think that the situation is somebody's being aloof. They're holding back. There's, you know, there's secrets. There's information that's being withheld from you guys, and around that you're not mentally and emotionally, you're not best pleased at all with that Nine of Cups in the reverse. You've almost given up a sense of hope. If you've given up a sense of hope on this situation, I think it's because you have great insight with this star card, and stars represent Aquarius people. I think that if you're less than satisfied, there's a sense of emotional dissatisfaction, it's because also you feel that you should be recognized with the star energy, because you are the star again. You know, maybe you're very beautiful, Aquarius. Maybe you feel, well, what's wrong? The present situation is showing a gulf between two sides, two factions, two people, and around that gulf being the situation, it's about death. So the situation is about a gulf between two people, the Two of Wands, the widening of a rift, and around that present situation, what you're experiencing is an ending here, because somebody is too unsteady. This is the person here, might be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual potentially, doesn't have to be, but it just seems somebody might be finding it difficult to make up their mind with that Two of Pentacles energy, or they've got other people on the go. They might also be, you know, they might have too many burdens. So Two of Pentacles means when you're juggling a lot of things. So this person might be juggling a lot of things, and they might not have time for you, for example. In your hopes and desires, Aquarius, well, the situation is about a new opportunity, fresh start, new beginnings, pursuing a new opportunity with gusto and excitement with that Fool energy. And around that, what are your hopes? Well, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So Seven of Swords in the reverse is really to catch somebody at something here. I'm wondering if this is a lack of trust card here. Yeah, I think you're doing some investigation with the Hermit. Hermit is a natural investigator in the tarot. I think that you're hoping to catch somebody out here with this Seven of Swords in the reverse. The situation is around the Fool. So the Fool might be this person here and here. So this person's holding back on you here. They're aloof. High Priestess. You're not too happy about it because you're thinking, well, what's wrong with me? I'm the star. I'm worthy. I'm valuable. I'm good looking. I'm gorgeous. Whatever it is. Why is it that they're not showing that much interest? I've got great potential. Also might not be so happy because you've got great insight with the star energy. You might have had some information come to you, could be over internet text message, for example, with that star energy. The present situation is showing the widening of a gulf, a rift. Around that, what you're experiencing is an ending with the Death card, because this person here is either juggling two people, especially if you found out, you're unhappy because you found something out with the Star card, that this person's juggling others with the Two of Pentacles. That could be where the Death card lies as well. But also this person's unsteady, they're unbalanced, they don't know what they want. Or, you know, it could be that this person's juggling many things. But the situation, therefore, is around your hopes. Well, the situation is about a fool, somebody who can't commit. They're not committing here, they're not committing here, and they're not committing here with the Fool energy. And around that, your hopes would be to find out the truth. You want to catch this person out. Why is that? Because of the Hermit. You're doing probably a little bit of investigating. You can see that this Hermit is focusing its light in on the Two of Pentacles person. They're saying, oh, what's this person doing here? Why is he juggling two pentacles? He or she juggling two pentacles? What's going on? I think you've been trying to do a little bit of snooping around on this person, potentially, Aquarius. In your expectations, well, the situation's about being bound, restrictions, mental restrictions with that Eight of Swords energy. Around that, you're expecting the Queen of Wands. So it might be there's somebody else you're expecting to be in the frame, because the situation is somebody can't, and it's not you, it's the other person. The Eight of Swords is somebody, might be, it's either I feel, possibly, it doesn't have to be, but it could be an air sign or a fire sign person, sorry, or an earth sign person. I feel that somebody is withholding themselves. The situation is somebody's holding themselves back, and around that, what you're expecting is possibly there's another individual in the frame with that Queen of Wands energy. And what's the reason for that? Because the Four of Swords in the reverse. So it might be that this person's always out. They're always doing things. The Four of Swords in the reverse means, when it's in the upright, it means somebody's laying low. Or somebody's, you know, taking time out, pause. But in the reverse, it means somebody's restless. It looks like this person might still be active in some way, shape or form, I feel, with this Four of Swords in the reverse. And that's why you're expecting this Queen of Swords. It looks like this person might still be active. I mean, they're bound here. The situation is this person saying, I can't do this, or I can't do that, or I can't do the other. But around that, what you're expecting is there is another, the reason for that, you're expecting there to be another individual. And that's because I feel that whoever this person is, they're still very active in one way or another. Okay, they might be active online, they might be active on Facebook or Twitter or whatever it is. You might have found out something about them in that way. Around the hidden factors, what can't you see coming in? Well, the Ace of Cups is in the reverse, so this is about somebody who's fallen out of love, unrequited love, emotionally drained. Around that, what are you going to see coming in around that Ace of Cups in the reverse? Well, somebody's cutting you out, they're not contacting you at all. I feel that this is this person here. I feel the situation is somebody's fallen out of love. And around that, what you can expect to come in is somebody stops contacting you, so they're blocking you with that Eight of Wands. And what's the reason for that? Because the Nine of Swords. This person's possibly feeling guilty about a situation, especially if it involves another individual that I can see here with this Queen of Wands energy, because they've been rather active, haven't they? And you're kind of finding out that they're being active here with this Hermit looking towards that Two of Pentacles energy showing there, Aquarius. The immediate future shows the Four of Cups. So this shows being disgruntled, apathy, boredom, but also not interested in love, not interested in an offer that's on the table here. Around that, what's coming in is Strength card. This is giving up. Okay, this is no longer holding on to a situation with the Strength card reverse. And what's the reason for that? Because of the Two of Swords. I think you're going to be blocking this individual out. You're just going to be kind of, that's it, done, dusted. Forget it. Or it's definitely this person that's doing this because it's showing in the hidden factors. The overall outcome shows the Page of Swords. Page of Swords I usually refer to as being maybe a bad message or no message at all, with that Page of Swords being the situation. Around that situation is about a King of Pentacles. So this is the situation is about a message. Around that message, it's about a King of Pentacles. And what's the reason this King of Pentacles showing up? Because perhaps they want to put some effort in. So this can't be a bad message. This must be, we can either read the Page of Swords often, I can read it as being a bad message, a delayed message, or it could be, if it's a delayed message, Aquarius, with the Page of Swords, and that's the situation, and around that, coming in, there's a King of Pentacles, and this is usually somebody who's quite stable. It might be that they're messaging you because it might be they say, look, I've been really busy at work, Eight of Pentacles, been busy with really a lot of projects. Might also be the person's coming in and messaging you, so text message, email, whatever it is, and saying, look, I want to put some effort into this situation. I'm seeing a about turn with this individual, but I'm seeing for some reason this person's blocking you. I think you might be blocking them here, because I think the situation is you're not going to be happy. And around that, it's about strength in the reverse. Okay, so strength in the reverse. Strength in the upright is also a card where two people have a bond. But for me, this is about the loosening of the bond with the strength card in the reverse. Okay, so when you got strength in the upright, this is also about solid relationships and strength in relationships. It's not just about being withdrawn and holding back. It's also about two people who have differences of opinion, but they're still really strong in their bond together. But it's in the reverse. So you guys, I feel the situation is you're not happy here, and that's because around that unhappiness, it's about the lessening of a bond, the weakening of a bond between you guys here showing up. And the reason for that is because of the Two of Swords. This person's blocking you out. So it's this person blocking you out here, as they're doing here in the hidden factors. They might be blocking your calls. They're not calling you. They're not texting you. They're not answering your calls with that Eight of Wands. But the overall outcome says, well, you should receive some communication. Page of Swords. So now I'll read the other side of the Page of Swords and says this is possibly an email or a text coming to you guys. Around that text, it's about the King of Pentacles. And this King of Pentacles is connecting with you guys. It might be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, as I've said, because either they want to work on something with you, put the effort in, let's go out for dinner, whatever it is, or this will be, well, I've been working really hard, I can't see you at the moment. I do feel though that this person is somewhere along the line lying, or they're not telling you the whole truth, because the hidden factors are showing somebody Ace of Cups in the reverse, falling out of love, not feeling emotionally fulfilled. And around that, what you'll see coming in, the hidden factors, is this is why this person's not contacting you. The most telling card might be this Nine of Swords. Why are they not contacting you here? Because of guilt. The Nine of Swords. I'm going to see what this person's guilty over. What's this person guilty over? Nine of Swords. In two cards, what's this person guilty over? Show me. The World. Ending a cycle that would bring commitment, I feel, because the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse means you're ready to commit, and this is the ending of a cycle. Okay, I feel that this here, they're guilty because they're not ready to commit here, because what they're worrying about is, well, this is not just guilt, this is worry, and that worry is based on ending a particular cycle that they've been living in their lives, in which they're ready to commit with that Nine of Pentacles reverse. So I think this person is not contacting because they really don't want to have to commit to anything with you at the moment. But in the end, they might just change their mind here. Very interesting reading. We're going to get the reading again. Okay. So, sorry, I was just looking at something here. Okay, so I feel that in the month of November 2017, Aquarius, the situation is about somebody who's hiding something from you with that High Priestess. Also, they're being very aloof. Around that, you guys aren't happy. Mentally and emotionally, you're the Nine of Cups in the reverse. You're kind of just emotionally drained over the situation. Possibly because you held out great hopes for the situation with that Star energy. Also because you've got very clear insight, or you feel, and also look where the Star is looking. It's looking in at the Two of Pentacles, and the Hermit is they're both looking in. You're looking in there. Okay, so it might be that you've got great insight into the situation. It could have come from some form of communication you might have had from afar with that Star card as well. Around the present situation, I think there's a rift in a relationship for some of you guys. There's a great gulf, a divide with this Two of Wands in the reverse, and around that you're experiencing an ending, death, and or a change, a big transition, because this person who is the King of Pentacles here seems to be juggling something. It could be other dates, other people, it could be their work commitments, for example. It could be many things, but they seem to be juggling something. Around your hopes, the situation is about the Fool. So the Fool card is about this person here. So the King of Pentacles is the Fool, he or she is the High Priestess, and they're also the Two of Pentacles energy showing here. Now your hopes would be around this slightly non-committal individual here, to find out exactly what's going on with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. You want to catch them out. And why is that? Because you're doing a bit of investigation here with the Hermit energy. You're looking in at, well, why are that? What are they juggling? I want to find out exactly what they're juggling. And it's because you're actually looking towards, you've got great insight into this. Through one way or another, you've got insight and you want to find out more. Do you see where the cards are facing? They're both turning into this. They're both looking in and they're saying, what's this person up to? So I think you've been doing a little bit of rooting around of your own, Aquarius, on an individual, and why they seem to be aloof here. They're not telling you stuff, and you want to know, well, what are they up to? They're looking in at that Two of Pentacles. And your hopes are to catch them out, find something out here with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, because they're not committing. You've got the Eight of Swords as a situation around your expectations. This is this person again. King of Swords, King of Pentacles is the Eight of Swords, the Fool, High Priestess, and Two of Pentacles. I've got him down as being so far, him or her down as being so far. Situation is around somebody who's resisting you. They're very resilient. They're very off. They're not communicating, they're not coming forward. And your expectations around this action of the Eight of Swords is that there is another individual. Queen of Wands, because it seems that you found out that they might be active elsewhere. Four of Swords. In the hidden factors, Ace of Cups in the reverse, what you can't see is that the situation is about somebody falling out of love. And around that, what you can't see coming in is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. This person will be blocking you or not contacting you. And why is that? Because they're worried. What are they worried about? Well, ending their own cycle of whatever they've been living or however they've been living, and actually committing with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. The immediate future shows you guys feeling rather pissed off. Page of Four of Cups, bored, fed up. You're not interested. You're not happy with what they've given you, what they're offering to you. And around that situation, it's about strength. There's no bond here. This person hasn't got your back with the Strength card in the reverse. The relationship seems to be faltering and weakening. And why is that? Because this person's gone missing in action. MIA. They're blocking you out with that Two of Swords. The overall outcome, though, shows, I feel, a message coming to you with the Page of Swords. More than likely going to be over internet, email, text message, electronic message coming to you. That's the situation. It's around a King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles, I think, is going to be sending you this message. Could be a Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, doesn't have to be. But shows up as a rather stable person. They'll either tell you, I feel, that they've been working 10 to the dozen with that Eight of Pentacles, or they'll be saying that they're wanting to try and put more effort in to seeing you, for example, Aquarius. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for your reading showing up. Let's get some advice from the angels. I still feel that they're not telling you entirely the truth here. Okay, but it might be that they are, because you've got to read behind the lines with tarot. That's the thing with tarot readings. You have to read behind the lines. Just because it shows the Ace of Cups in the reverse, it might mean that they're emotionally drained at the moment. And around that, what you can't see coming in is that this person's not contacting you. So the situation is being emotionally drained. And around that, what you can't see is that this person's blocking you. But it might be simply because that they're just worried. Why are they worried? Because the world ending cycle and becoming more committed. Well, why are they worried about that? Let me just see why they're worried about that. Why is this person worried about the world and the Nine of Cups in the reverse? Why is this person worried about the world and the Nine of Cups in the reverse? Because the Ten of Pentacles, this is building a relationship. Okay, building a relationship, they've probably got no intentions of doing that. Magician in the reverse, or they lack any type of motivation. Magicians in the reverse mean lacking. They're not just somebody who is a con man. They're also somebody who lacks the motivation to do something here, or they don't have much confidence in it. So yeah, it could actually be something that they don't really have much confidence, but for some reason they seem to change their mind here. They seem to change their mind. Why is the Eight of Pentacles the reason for the King of Pentacles? Why is the Eight of Pentacles the reason? Why does this person suddenly... What's the person trying to tell Aquarius with the Eight of Pentacles in 2 cards? Four of Wands in the reverse. Instability. Right, okay. So, I think that they're feeling unstable in this relationship and they possibly want to drop it. Also, the Two of Pentacles can mean they're feeling overburdened. So it might be that the instability in the relationship, they're feeling overburdened with that Two of Pentacles in the reverse, or instability in the relationship has made them want to kind of just drop the whole thing. So this person, this therefore I feel will not be very good news for some of you guys with that Page of Swords as I originally thought. Okay, I think that you're going to get some news come. It's around this King of Pentacles, so it's from the King of Pentacles and it's about all the hard work and effort. And it might be that this person here, they do want to put an effort into this thing, but it's because they've been... It might be because what they might be trying to tell you in one way, because we're saying, well, why do they here? This person is there. This is about communication, and this person needs to be communicating to you something either about work or wanting to put an effort into the relationship. If they want to put effort into the relationship now, make more of an effort with you, Aquarius, it will be because they've been feeling unstable, the Four of Wands, or their feelings of instability did make them want to drop this relationship, the Two of Pentacles. So they might just tell you the truth and say, look, I was feeling unstable around this, and you know, I don't have the time to put the effort into it, you know, because you've got this World card. They're afraid of having to end some form of a cycle and commit. So they're afraid of having to change from the way that they were and now having to commit with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. And that's because they just don't have the time. They don't really see the motivation, or they don't have the intention at the moment to start building a solid relationship with you here. Why don't they want to build a solid relationship with Aquarius? Why does this person not have the intention or the motivation? Why are they lacking the motivation to do this with that Magician in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles? Show me. Because the Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. It might be because they feel that Page of Cups is often about new love, but this comes with the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is stagnancy. They're not looking to move this forward, I don't feel. Knight of Pentacles represents when somebody doesn't want to move a project along. They just completely stop. So this is about new love, in which they don't really... I don't think this person has a... You know what? I just get the impression that this person doesn't really see you and them being really long-term on this reading. Because there's no intention to move this, whatever this is, forward. There's no intention to move this relationship, I feel, forward. And this is why they're worrying here. This is why they stop contacting you in the hidden factors. Because they're worrying about having to end wherever they are in their lives and start to commit to you here. Because building a relationship with that Ten of Pentacles, they're not particularly motivated or driven to do that, I feel, with the Magician in the reverse. And that's because this relationship, Page of Cups, here, this new, if it's a new relationship or their feelings, they're not looking to expand or to build on that with the Knight of Pentacles or to see it through, because it's in the reverse. It's a non-movement card. So there is something about this person not really feeling something here in the hidden factors, and yet this person here, there's news coming in. The situation is about news from a King of Pentacles, who's been working or putting it. I think, you know what I think this is? I think this person's actually been looking in and focusing on the situation here. And the focus is based on they feel that this relationship is unstable, and possibly with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. It's either unstable, I feel, and it's been putting a lot of burdens on them, or it's unstable and they wish to drop it with the Two of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so I am getting the impression, actually, when I really look into the reading, that this person is on their way out, looking at this reading. Eight of Pentacles is about putting work and effort into situations, but it's not always with the Age of... You can't always look at the tarot cards and say, oh, well, because it means that, it's got to be that. No. The Age of Pentacles is a card about hard work and effort, and sometimes when you get the Age of Pentacles, you're looking closely. Look how this person looks very closely. Now, if you look at this Eight of Pentacles, this person has had many fresh starts in love. They've had many relationships that they've been looking to commit to, and the pentacle that they hold in their hand there, I feel, is you, Aquarius. You're the next one. You're the, you know, you're the what is it, bed knobs or bed, I can't remember what they call it, but you're the whatever it is they put on their bed head. So you're the, can somebody tell me what the word is? You know, you're next in line. So they've had lots of relationships here, I feel this person has, with these pentacles all stacked up here, and you're the next one here. And what they're doing is they're shining you off, and they're saying, right, can I commit to this person? So I need to really focus whether I can, this next Ace of Pentacles, can I literally commit to Aquarius here? I've had lots of relationships and they've not worked out. Those Seven Pentacles are the relationships I feel that haven't worked out for this person. And what they're doing is they're applying focus and attention to you. You're the Eighth Pentacle here, Aquarius, and that's because they're feeling rather shaky. This relationship is on shaky ground with that Four of Wands in the reverse, and they might be looking to drop the whole thing with that Two of Pentacles energy. Alright, so it might be that somebody's looking to kind of bow out of something here for some of you guys in November. let's get the advice reading for Aquarius. Universe Spirit, what's the advice you have for Aquarius on this love reading? What's the advice that you have for Aquarius? Show me. It says romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so I feel that what this is saying is that it's the advice is that this relationship is still worth exploring, and this person I feel has been exploring it. Okay, but they're very shaky. Why is romantic feelings the advice that you've got for Aquarius? Why is the romantic feelings the advice that you've got for Aquarius, universe? Because it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Might not necessarily be from this person though. It might be saying that you still need to explore your romantic feelings. If there's a setback for some of you guys in November, then don't let it set you back, because your romantic feelings are worth exploring, and that's because it is still safe for you to love. So somebody might let you down, but it doesn't mean that, you know, you can't follow through with somebody else potentially. Okay, and it might also be, yeah, romantic feelings are still safe to explore within this relationship, and it is still safe for you to love. It might be that this person's just going through a wobbly time, who knows, but just I feel for some of you guys, possibly just be aware that somebody might be feeling a little bit wobbly around love. But don't get yourselves out of your pram, Aquarius. Okay, if your relationship's perfectly fine and you've not experienced any of this wobbly shit going on, then that's fine, that's great. But for some of you, if you have been experiencing really weird energies around someone and they're acting really strange, not contacting you, being very sort of distant, that type of thing, then it might be something like this. I'm not saying it's going to end up like this for everyone, so please don't worry, but there is the potential for something like this to happen for some. Okay, that's your reading, Aquarius, your love reading for November 2017. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and have a great day. I'll see you on your generals. Bye bye.